I should be banned for terrible appeal. True. Lol. You deserve something bad for making people read that shit. I thought it was pretty good, dude. What are you talking about? I thought this, you know when you're young, dude, you have like mathematics classes, right? And then you put like a bunch of numbers in here, right? And you put it into a machine, and it becomes something else, right? This is like Play-Doh. When you were young, your parents bought you this nice goo. They could model and make things, right? And then sometimes we'd have this small piece of plastic block that you would put your dough in and you would push it, right? Let's say in shape of a star, and on the other side, it would come out, right? Well, that's how I feel about my appeal. It wasn't like there was no lies or whatever, dude. It was just like, you know, Pepega thoughts, right? So it was Pepega thoughts, right? And then I put it into the machine, right? And I pushed it into the machine, and then it became, you know, five head thoughts, right? Right. If anything that I've learned in the past is that sometimes you make mistakes. Nobody doesn't make any. It's impossible. And there's two philosophies that I live by. The first one is a smart person learn from other people's mistakes, but no, reset. A smart person learns from his mistakes, but a smarter person learns from other people's mistakes. 5 head. Right? Okay. Which is for the second life philosophy that everybody should abide by. Okay? This is very important. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. We all make mistakes. So therefore, everybody makes mistakes and you can't blame them too hard for it. You can only remind them to be better. So every human makes them. Maybe even people that work at Walmart, you know, headquarters or Amazon or Twitch staff, everybody makes mistakes, right? And sometimes it is okay to stop climbing, stop running, build a tent, chill out, and admit mistakes. But that does not mean admitting defeat. Losing the battle does not mean losing the war. You have to keep fighting. When things get tough, dude, and you're on your last foot, and you're on the back foot, and it gets even harder, it is the best time for two things: to fall and give up, or to thrust back and fight back. And that's the only thing that matters. And at that one point, when you're on your last back foot, the only person that gets to choose is you. You get to make the choice. And I was hesitant at first, but I got one DM and it said, you should appeal and it matters, you should do it. And I chose to fight. And I'm thankful. We thrusted, boys. And I hope that, even though it's kind of cheesy, dude, out of these small moments or small tokens, sometimes I hope that it used the platform that we've created to push those ideologies further. And maybe somehow someday you're gonna be in the same case and you'll want to fight back instead of giving up. Thank you. Thanks for being part of it. I appreciate you guys a lot. Much love. Okay. So, one more thing about this is that sometimes I've told you guys this yesterday, and we've talked about this a little bit, but I try my best not to get mad at what other people do, at the mistakes they do, and how the handling of their case was different, because you don't improve that much by comparing yourself to other people's shortcomings. You can only improve by comparing yourself to other people's success, not their failures, right? So I can't fall back and celebrate somebody else's failure and, oh dude, that guy didn't get banned for something that I did, but I'm getting banned. Yo dude, fuck him dude. That's just not, it doesn't help me, dude. Like I don't care, dude. Like some of these streamers they're small, or they're not doing good shit, they're not motivated every day, they're just, dude, I'm not gonna fall back and say, oh look dude, I'm like them, dude, you know, I'm like them. No, dude. You don't compress yourself and go back and guys, this guy over here, this little cocklord that everybody, you know, that gets away with TOS, dude. Guys, look, guys, look, guys, we're the same. No, we're not at all. I can't compare myself. You have to stand tall, dude. You have to rise up and say, no, dude, fuck it. Dude, I can't just, it annoys me. It almost annoys me when people tell me to say, dude, just tell me that this guy didn't get banned for this. I don't give a fuck if he didn't get banned for it, dude. It's my case, my fight, it's different. It is not the same at all. And I don't care what they do, whether it's good, bad, the failures, it doesn't affect me. I want to work on myself, and I want it to be, I want to thrive, dude. Right? At other people and bring up their shit and whatever, dude, and like peddle their garbage. I don't care. Right? Because I don't want to use them as an example, because then you build this pattern in your head of sort of emulating what they do. These people aren't as good, dude. They're not as pog. So I don't want to make this pattern of emulating, because then I'll start emulating their content and what they do at their best, and it's dog shit, it's trash, it doesn't fly high, dude. It flies low, they're playing, it's dead, dude. It's out of fuel, dog. Their thrusts are shit. When their plane takes off, it's just bad, right? Which brings me to the last point of the conversation. You choose whatever type of plane that you ride, and you choose who's going to be your co-pilot when flying it, right? And everybody's gonna be okay with planes that are like this, right? All ups and downs, right? Everybody's fine and cool, right? But sometimes it's okay that your plane dips really low, right? Because when I was young, I used to play a game called Mario 64, and in that game, Mario could never, ever, ever go high, right, with his flying hat with the wings on it, if he didn't dip low in the first place, right? He had to dip to rise up. So don't focus on how, on how low you have to dip. But focus on what you're gonna do when you dip back up, when you rise again. That's what's most important, right? Because if you think too much about this, you're just gonna stay there, dude. Is that what you want to be? That's even worse than what these people were doing over here. Okay. Okay. Oof, that was a long speech. Holy shit, dude. That was like 20 minutes of unadulterated, pure speech. This was some mic clap. Thanks, Aiden.